Ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. Welcome to the Lenny Robbins YouTube show, Know Your Politics, creating a better understanding. I want to use this opportunity again to jump right back on the Warmington issue. I followed the parliamentary debate they had in Warmington asking, when Warmington had asked Darrell Vaz a couple of questions. And it takes us back to Warmington Warmington's speech that he made. No PMP shall spend my money. No PMP shall spend his money. Now the question he asked Darrell Vaz was if any MP and any minister can allocate funds to councils or councillors. Rightly so, Darrell Vaz answered no. Darrell Vaz answered correctly no. Warmington's follow-up question was, has it ever been done before? Again, Darrell Vaz said no. So let us stop for a minute and look at why and analyze why Warmington would be asking these questions. Knowing fully well that no minister can do it, knowing fully well that he has not this thing was not done before or that happened before. Now, why would he then ask Darrell Vaz a question after he said what he said, knowing what he said was not possible? He does not have the power to do it, but yet he said it. Now, it is my opinion here that Warmington is asking these questions in Parliament because he's simply trying to negate. He's simply trying to negate the backlash that he faces. He's trying his very best to soften it. And one can see that he's a man beyond proud. He's a proudful man. And after running a constituency for 22 years, as the MP, tell me, who wouldn't feel immune? Because it is true. Power corrupts and absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. So if you're in a position this long, you're going to feel you're absolute. You're going to feel you have absolute power. And especially, you've made it a practice to say things openly against others, disrespect people along the way, say what you want to say without any regard, without any problem, without any issues, without facing any backlash. So the question we should ask ourselves as constituents, why did he say it, knowing that he can't do it? If that's the point he's trying to make to Darrell Vaz. Why? Warmington has totally forgot that he's just not the MP. He's the MP. He's not just the MP for certain areas. He's the MP for all Southwestern St. Catherine, which will Darby be a part of that Southwestern St. Catherine constituency. The division within that constituency. So whether or not he had the power to allocate funds to that division, is this a credible statement to be made? What is he trying to hide behind here? What is he trying to hide behind? Is he trying to hide behind the fact that it's not possible for him to do it, so he was free to say it? And he's free, and he should say it freely, openly, and he should be able to get away with it. Why does he think he would be able to get away with it? I don't know. But if someone says something like that and expect to get away with it, then who are we? change Warmington's mind. We can't change his mind. He's free to say what he wants to say and thinks he can get away with it. It's up to him, not up to us. But it's up to us to make sure that there's no partisan decision when it comes to politics in our constituency. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. The only people who suffer in a constituency are the voters, not the elected officials. Not the elected officials. They're not people who elected. Our suffers. Warmington can go home, retire and go home today. Warmington's salary is what, 20, 30, anywhere from 20 to 40 million a year. He can go home. If he retires at 72, he's past pension age. And if he retires to go home today, I'm quite sure, if I am correct, I stand to be corrected. If he retires and goes home today, his pension is going to be his salary. The same salary he gets every month is the same pension he's going to get. Let's be honest. So to the constituents in the constituency, think carefully. Warmington is not the loser. So all he's defending by deflecting and throwing up smoke screen questions is his own self, his own interests, not the interests of the constituency. He's willing to throw everybody under the bus now. And I don't care whether or not he resigns or the Prime Minister fires him. Whatever happens to you, Warmington, you deserve it. And if there's any Jamaican out there who think he doesn't deserve it, please stand up and say so. Don't be afraid. Challenge me on it. Leave an argument in the comment. If you want, I'll leave my number and you can call. We can talk about it because this is very, very important. Very important. Warmington knows clearly what he's doing. He has gotten away with a lot of stuff before. And he assumes that he's going to get away with everything he does. So whether you want to work with some people in the party or doesn't want to work with some and is only willing to work with a few people, that's Warmington care. That's his business. I would advise the Prime Minister keep your foot on his neck. If you have to let him go, let him go. He's not going to suffer. He'll be better off than thousands of the people in his constituents together. He will still be better off. Jamaicans, again, I want to use this platform to tell you it's important not to listen only to listen to politicians, but we must listen. We must look at what they do. Let me flip this to the other side, the PNP side, on Kurt Wall. Now I would invite Mr. Kurt Wall to even try to come on board with this program. I'm extending an invitation to him. Get to your constituents to even respond to this program. And tell me what plans you have laid out for the development of Old Harbour, for improving the quality of life for Old Harbour, for bringing back some vitality to this community of Old Harbour. What plans you have laid out? And how do you plan to go about it? Because from research I've done and from folks that I've spoken to, my sources, for some time your father was also a councillor in that division. And this is from source, not from me. It's not my opinion, and I wouldn't hold myself to it either. But I'm just throwing out there with no intention of it sticking. But I was told that your father did very little also to the development of the area. So I would be happy if I hear from you, even to your leading constituents or organizer or caretaker for the area, what plans are afoot to develop that area, to bring back life to the Old Harbour Bay communities, because it's a vibrant area that produces great people. Even your father is a wonderful man, I was told. Even your father. JLP and PMP gets along. You have your wars, but yet you still get along because whole of the family community. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hard for us to continue to vote and we're just voting for a cycle. We take part in a party-to-party cycle and election cycle without any real benefit in our lives or in the community. We don't need a politician to do nothing for us individually. We need politicians in place, or caretakers, or people in place who's going to work for the betterment of the community. Everybody's life should be improving. Or even 75% of the community should be improving. If you can't make it all happen at the same time, because it's not going to happen at the same time. But it's important to improve people's life. It's very important. I don't want to stress this point no more. I think I've said enough. I just want to reiterate that, listen, our aim here is to really open the eyes of Jamaican, empower people, and also to create a kind of platform that even the very simplest of man, if you get a chance to look at and listen to this program, you can understand what has been said. We don't want to go into anything highfalutin. We want to keep it as simple so every Jamaican can understand what is happening. Plain and simple as that. Because we want people to not only listen to what the politicians, that you read what they say, or you listen to what they say on the television, or in some gathering in front of you, which you're a part of. But we want you now to also be very, very, very serious about looking at what they do. Because that's the way your life is going to be better. That's the way it is. People are born in abject poverty in Jamaica, lives in abject poverty, and they're now old. People beyond age, 70 and over, still living in abject poverty. I haven't got a chance in over 70 years to make a decent living. And when we talk about we are PMP and we are JLP, this divisiveness must stop. Politics is not about Jamaica, not about PMP or JLP. It should be about all Jamaicans. Quality of life for people all over Jamaica, wherever we are and whomever we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you again to the Lenny Robbins Know Your Politics show. It's getting better and better each day. And I'm feeling more positive, I'm feeling more vibrant, I'm feeling more enthusiastic about this. And I'm looking forward to having this program grow, because we really want to have all Jamaicans, or as much Jamaicans involved as we can. Share your thoughts. We don't want to keep this as a PMP program or a JLP program. This is about Jamaica. And I know we have many people out there. A lot of us are Jamaicans. We are not PMP and we are not JLP. We vote, but we are not PMP nor JLP. I would rather keep our votes than vote for stupidity. So jump on board, put in your comment, likes, and Mr. Wall from Willaba Bay, new elected. A pleasure to you, sir. Enough respect. I respect your position now that you're in. And courtesy call, courtesy invitation if you feel like it. Lenny Robbins YouTube show. Just come on, leave a message that you'd love to talk to me. I'll send you my number. Because I have links. I have sources in the area. Can get you my number. We can talk off here and see what plans you have for Old Harbour Bay and all of that. Even if you don't want to come on board, send your caretakers. We talk. Definitely. And Jamaicans, get on this program. Share your likes, your dislike again. Subscribe and leave your comments. Once again, welcome to one and all. Lenny Robbins, Know Your Politics, creating a better understanding. See you later.